Hello everyone and welcome back to Policenauts. This is episode 7. Last time we received a threat, a big one in fact, in the form of a beheading of our informant and also the removal of the heads of our mannequins. I can't believe it. We've been chasing Redwood, who was trying to plant a bomb under our car as well to silence us, because this man's been doing so much work for Tokugawa right now, and we've been in hot pursuit. There's leaking white blood everywhere. He took a hostage, and we left the game in a situation where there is now a bomb threat in a bunch of handbags, and Redwood's gonna get away, because we have to defuse a handbag room of bombs. So, let's continue where we left off. We saved our game. Let's defuse a bomb.
いいか、ジョナサン。爆弾の入っているカバンを探すぞ。
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
店内に全部で21個。うち1個が爆弾入りだ。これがメリルから預かった本物の LS バッグだ。このカバンと同じものが爆弾の入ったカバンだ。よく見て判断するんだ。ちょっとでも違うデザイン、柄、大きさのものは最初からこの店にあった偽物だ。偽物は動かしても大丈夫。この中から偽物を除いていき、爆弾入りのバッグを残せば第一段階終了ってわけか。そうだ。間違って本物を動かすとドッカーン。
Great.
この通り。俺の命はジョナサンに預けたぞ。エド、間違っても俺を恨むなよ。恨む？
I'll be dead.
お前が閉じると、お前も俺も
I'll be mad. I'll be dead.
俺はそれが気がかりだ。あの世くらいお前抜きでゆっくりしたい。じゃあお前は地獄へ行けよ。俺は天国。俺が地獄ならお前も天国へは行けまい？死ぬも生きるも一緒か。そういうことだ。
Indubitably.
じゃあ始めようぜ。
Okay, so we have to compare the Ellis from Merrill to all of the fakes with low quality images. Play spot the difference. Let's pick this one first. Right at the front. Here it is. God, Kojima really went, hey guys, in the middle of a high-speed, high-action intensity chase against Redwood, which could blow the lid off everything, you know, we've gotten to this culmination point of everything being, like, very tense. Kojima says, and now play Spot the Difference with handbags. Does this look almost exactly the same, though? It does. What if this is the real one? Is this the bomb straight away? Did we get it? I'm not seeing any differences. Is the logo different? Slightly? I don't know. I'm not seeing any differences in this one. I'm gonna leave it alone. That might be the bomb, like the very first one. Better to not move it if you're not sure. Okay, let's leave that one alone. Let's go for the one right next to it. Oh, this one's larger. Okay, that's a fake. Nice, that one was obvious. That one is an inflated version. Okay, let's try the one behind it. Oh, this one has different straps. We can remove that. They're round instead of pointy.
助かったか。これで2つ目だ。まだまだ先は長い。頑張ろう。
Handbag bomb defusal speedrun segment. We're gonna speedrun this, spot the difference. Oh, this one doesn't have a logo. Speedrun takes for ages to look at the obvious detail missing. How could you... This was a different color. If you're missing a logo, That is the worst thing you could do for like a counterfeit handbag, is to not have the logo, dude. This one doesn't have straps. How are you supposed to get that around your... How are you supposed to wear that one? This one's smaller, right? It's definitely smaller in size. This one is also smaller in size, right? The images are supposed to be the same size, right? Now I'm questioning myself. Are all the images smaller? Hang on. This one's... Oh no, this one has completely different straps. Alright, I actually think the images on the right hand side are smaller anyway. Which is also a concern, because I just blindly eliminated 2 of them based on the fact that the images were smaller. Oh well, that's a fake. That's good. Is it really gonna be the one that's like right in front of us, dude? It's like the real one. That's got a different latch. Man, Redwood's really having the time of his life. Just literally escaped right now. He's gone. Shit, this one also looks the same. I'm not seeing anything obvious immediately, so I'm going to leave it alone. This one's fake. We've got 2 left. We've got two standouts at the moment. 2 standouts that I haven't been able to immediately identify the difference. Guys, that one's definitely the same. I love that he just says the same thing every single time. That's a bigger latch, so that can go. Policenauts bomb defusal. This one has the different things on the right hand side. Okay, this isn't as hard with low quality images as I thought. There are identifiable differences, which is good. Especially when they stand out a little bit more. This one has a different thing on the right hand side again. That one can go. Nice. Oh god, this is going to be awful when we have to choose between the 2 that I think might be the bomb. Oh no. This is another one that looks very, very similar. Oh my god. Shit. Well, now we have a 3rd one that looks very, very similar. If that was the one that I did around here, I would have gone, nah, the images are smaller, we'll throw it away. I got lucky with 2 of them. Wait, is that the one that we've picked just before? Shit. Bomb defusal panic time. Hang on. I think I already picked that one, so go for this one. Dude, what? Oh no, it's got a different thing on the right. That's okay, we can get rid of that one. I almost panicked there. I'm losing my grip here, right at the end. Now this one. Alright, that's a fake. That's a fake. Okay. I have 3 that look so similar, dude. This is fucked. Okay, we gotta go over them again. We don't have time to waste. I don't know if it's random or if it's a set one each time, so if we end up fucking it up and we have to restart, I'm gonna cry. Probably don't have much time left. Dude, there's like nothing that stands out about these ones. Oh, this logo's higher. This one's fake. The logo's higher. Holy shit. Alright, we've got 2 left. Oh my god.
どちらかが爆弾入り。2つに1つだ。
Great. $50-50 chance. Oh, this one has a shorter strap. This one's the fake. The real one was literally right in front of us. This is like right in front of us. The whole time. It was the first one we looked at. Was the real one. Holy shit. Literally got the real one first. Holy shit.
さて、こいつが爆弾入りの高級カバン。解体にかかろうぜ。
やっぱり爆弾処理班の到着を待とう。
You just said that there's not enough time.
さっき時間がないとか言ってたのは誰だ？
いや、それはそうだが。
ダメよ。
メリル、どうした？お前も退避しろ。
応援も AP も爆弾処理班も誰も来ないわ。
誰も来ない。どういうことなんだ？
私たちはめられたみたい。
It makes sense. Redwood would make sure that nothing would happen.
このエリアすでに閉鎖されてるのよ。
エド、確か昔爆弾処理班にいたよな。俺と組む前に。
よしてくれ。30年も前のことだ。俺には無理だ。
で課長、やるしかないわ。奴はこのままここを吹っ飛ばすつもりよ。このまま待っても誰も来ないわ。これは罠なのよ。
エド、このエリアを救えるのはお前しかいないんだぞ。
Is it gonna be like the bomb that Redwood showed us at the very beginning when he's like, which wire would you cut?
俺は老眼だ。俺が指示するから、ジョナサン、お前が解体してくれ。
よし、メリル。残った付近の住民を避難させてくれ。この店の隔離も頼む。
メリル、その前にポリスカーから道具箱を取ってきてくれ。
分かったわ。2人ともいい男よ、とっても。
そういうセリフは助かってからにしてくれ。急げ。
There's never enough time, but there's always enough time for chit chat. Alright.
よし。道具は揃った。始めようか。エド。
まずはカバンを切断して爆弾部を露出させる。仕掛けてから逃げるまでにそれほど時間はなかったはずだ。カバン自体の仕掛けは考えなくてもいいだろう。
じゃあカバンを開けるぞ。
待った。振動センサーが起動してるかもしれない。面倒だがレーザーカッターでカバンの上部を慎重にカットするんだ。
分かった。教官の言う通りにする。
じゃあカバンを万一の場合に備えて冷却するぞ。
冷却したぞ、エド。
次は光センサーだ。白い光に反応する光センサーがあるかもしれん。部屋の明かりを消すんだ。
It just makes me think of like Metal Gear Solid 2.
戦闘に切り替えた。
よし。
When you're like freezing the bombs on Big Shell.
行くぞ。
Metal Gear Solid 2 bomb defusal.
エド、開けるぞ。
オッケー。慎重にな。
Okay. Is it going to be the same bomb that Redwood showed us at the beginning? He's like, which wire would you cut? Ooh, what the hell?
めでたくご対面。
ジョナーさん、見ろ。危ないとこだったぞ。左上の丸いやつ。光センサーだ。
これからベッドインするときは明かりを消すようにするよ。
ふざけている場合じゃないぞ。こいつは思ったより厄介だ。こいつはプロの仕事だ。怖くなってきた。逃げ出したいよ。
見たことのあるタイプか？
ああ、軍や BCP の対テロ爆弾解体競歩に乗っている最新型だ。この前レッドウッドが持っていたものと同じタイプだ。力学、化学、電気のミックス。起爆装置がいくつも用意されている。
そいつはよかった。失敗した時に言い訳が効く。
We'll be dead if we mess up.
一つ一つ順を追っていくしかない。
まずどうすればいい？神に祈るか？
それくらいでは足りんよ。左の光センサーをペンチで切断しろ。2本ともだ。切断するまで他の装置には絶対に触れるなよ。道具箱に道具が入っているだろう。各道具をクリックすれば道具が使えるようになる。まずはペンチを使う。左ボタンでペンチが閉じる。どうだ、できるか？
できなくてもやらなきゃならんだろう。
よし、慎重にやれよ。
This is gonna be fun. Okay, so pliers. Ooh, they're 3D animated. Look, the cursor changes. He said the two wires on the side, so I think these things. First one's cut. We seem to be alright. Second one. There goes the second. That's the optical sensor offline. We can turn the lights back on. Phew. The sweat. You okay? Yeah, still here. This is just the beginning. Stay focused. Great. So what comes after the beginning? Next we have to remove the plate covering the detonation device. Before we do that, we need to take out the vibration sensor on top of it. So this is the famous vibration sensor. Yep, that square in the middle. It's magnetized. That's why it's shaking like that. Reminds me of that lady in my building. You have to be careful here. If the sensor touches any of the walls, it'll set it off. Any of the walls? Yeah. What kind of sadistic fuck came up with this? Grab the sensor with the pliers and drag it outside the plate. Just follow the path, nice and slow, okay? Once you've grabbed it, don't let it go till it's outside. If you let go, the magnet will suck it to the nearest wall. Okay, hands of steel, hands of steel. Try holding your breath. I can't hold my breath that long, I was never any good at swimming underwater. Yeah, well, you'll be holding your breath for good if this thing wins. Okay, the pliers work the same as before, right? Yeah, just take it easy. I'm watching that timer ticking down. Oh, this would be so much easier if we were using an actual mouse for the cursor. This is going to be fucked. How am I supposed to do this, dude? I'm going to just blow it up immediately. I swear. Okay, this is actually okay. I can just... I was just going straight. I was just going straight across. The bomb went off at Beyond as well. Oh my god. Shit. Alright. Let's go again then.
Jonathan,
let's pretend that never happened. Oh my god. Imagine if it made me restart the spot the difference puzzle. Holy shit. Don't worry, we didn't get blown up. We already died once, what's the worst that could happen? Oh my god. Like, actually just like, took the game over into the game. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I think I put it right into there. I forgot about that. That's what happened. Okay, I see. God damn. So silly. Okay, I'll take it down a little bit more. I can use the D-pad to just slowly take it through. Okay. It's vibration time. Here we go. Oh, I just tapped it instead of holding it down. I just blew us up immediately. Because you have to hold it down. Fuck's sake. I just tapped confirm. No! Oh my god, no. Hold it down. God, what happens if I mess up another time? What's going to happen now? Let's pretend that never happened.
Jonathan.
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
We'll be fine this time. The game knew that you would have multiple attempts here and gave you dialogue for it, and just skips through it faster. That's funny. God, that's only the second one too. We're gonna have to still screw it off as well. We can do this. I'm a bomb defusal expert. Okay. This time we got it. Hold it down. Oh, the tension between these walls and being like, is this the... Can I afford to go the slightest bit to the side? Oh, get it the fuck out. Did I win? Am I still going? Still going. Okay. That's out, right? It's out. I can let go? Alright, that's out of the way. Okay. Woo! Woo! Man, this sort of thing can't be good for your health. How'd you ever do this? That different, huh? I didn't mean it like that. It's alright. Sorry, Ed. So what do we do next? Next we remove the plate and the sensor was in. I figured. It's very smart that, like, Ed was like, okay, we need to turn off the lights in case there's an optical sensor, and we need to laser cutter open the bag in case there's a vibration sensor, and it was both. Now, you see the 4 colored screws in the corner of the plate? Where do we start? They're a special order? Yeah, remove them in the wrong order and the bomb goes off. Probably. So which comes first? Be sure to keep the plate steady at all times, by the way. Hello? What's the order? First yellow, then blue, then red, then green. Yellow, blue, red, green. Okay. Yellow, blue, red, green. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Watch out for the light at the top too. You mean the light that's blinking red, blue, red? Yeah, if you take a screw out when the light's red, the bomb will detonate. Oh my god, what? What? I have to do this while keeping my eye on this thing? You turn the screwdriver with confirm. You up for it? Not like anyone else is going to do it. Alright, let's get going. Yellow, blue, red, green. Okay. And you can only do it when it's on blue. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, you fucking joking me. Oh, this is ridiculous. Ah, I could hold it down for longer, but it's, like, stressful. Is it out? It's not out yet. Oh! Okay, you get some leeway. Okay. You get some leeway. Ooh. You get some leeway sometimes. I literally was screwing it when it was red occasionally and I would let go. So I thought there was a buffer. Apparently not. Alright, sensor time. And yes, you have to restart from the beginning. Even when you get up to the screws. Let's go. Yellow. Ah, see how there's like a little bit of leeway when it ticks over to red. Maybe the leeway just gets harder. Okay. Now we're on blue. Okay, then comes red. Oh, we got it done in 2. We got it done in 2 attempts. So there's like, usually it's on there for a decent amount of time. Cool. Usually it's on there for a decent amount of time, but there's one where it goes like blue-red pretty quick. You were right. I'm impressed. You still got it what it takes. I can't believe it either. Can't believe what? I was just guessing. Oh my god, Ed. You what? Calm down. The important thing is we got through it. We're still here, aren't we? I don't know what to say, to be honest. Is this how you guys actually work? Would you rather we just done eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Alright, alright. Better you than me, I suppose. Anyway, this thing's still going. Right, we still got a bit to do. Alright, let's take off the plate. Hey. How are we not dead? I can't believe we've done this first try, guys. This is it, Jonathan. This is the detonation device, just like I thought. That's the heart of this baby, huh? You see the rectangular device in the upper right under this transparent plate. Yeah, that's the bomb's detonation device. We have to cut all the cords leading to it. Oh my god. The area around the device is protected by the plate. We can't cut the cords from the device itself. It's too risky trying to remove the plate. So we have to cut them from the bottom. Yeah, but there are a few dummy cords mixed in with the real ones. Oh, dude, I can barely see this shit. Are you kidding me? If you cut the wrong cord, it's all over. It's another trap. I'll have to follow them with my eyes then. Oh my god. First we cut the 3 cords leading from the detonation device to the timer in the bottom left. Don't touch any of the other cords, okay? That includes any of the 4 on the right. So there are 5 cords coming out the timer. 2 of them are dummies, 3 are real. Follow the cords from the detonation device to the timer. Then cut the right one to the pliers. Don't cut either of the dummies, right? Let's go. Oh my god, you're kidding me. You're supposed to follow this with your eyes? It's literally a jumble of pixels in there. Oh, okay. Thank fuck, Kojima. I was like, what the hell? Alright, it zooms in. The timer is the red one, right? That's what I'm going for? Still, though, the whole fucking thing of it, there's 3 ones that are correct, yeah? So 3 are correct? Okay, we seem to be in good shape. Well, the timer hasn't stopped. Yeah, there's still 1 cord left. So we cut the one that's left? It's the red or the blue one, isn't it? Yeah, we cut the other cord leading from the detonation device to the timer. It splits halfway, simple. One's a dummy, right? It's a straight line, no sweat. Not necessarily. Why is that? This is a trap that takes advantage of an optical illusion. Poggendorf's illusion. Boggen who? Poggendorf. When a diagonal line is intersected by 2 parallel lines, the 2 halves of the diagonal line appear disjointed. In this case, you gotta work backwards. So what do? Don't let your eyes fool you, alright? Go with your gut. What? Go with my gut? What do you mean, go with my gut? So there's 2 lines here that are leading into this that go into that one, and it's an illusion. So it could be any one of these. Oh! You did it, Jonathan! What happened? Damn it, the backup device kicked in. Oh my god, the timer, dude. What do we do? It's one of the 2 colored cords. Cut the right one, we're finished. So which one is it? Don't look at me! There's no science to this, only the person who said it knows. That's supposed to stop anyone from defusing it. Well, say, Redwood really did set this. Any ideas? Remember when he was talking about that bomb before? It's gonna blow up! Look at the timer! Yeah, that could have been a trick, though. This is Redwood we're talking about. I don't know. Hard to say. How am I supposed to fucking read dialogue when the timer's just ticking down like that fast? What the fuck? Oh, that's ridiculous. I have to skip reading the dialogue to get through this segment, and then just quickly cut the right chord. Damn it, what do we do? Blah, 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 chords, yeah, wow, which blue or red? Your call, man. Ah! Has it stopped? Looks like it. We did it. There you go. Red chord for Redwood, man. Okay. Fuck's sake, dude. Alright, can we go after Redwood now? Because he's probably on the other side of the coast by now, beyond coast, and he's already gone over to home. He's out of here.
ジョナーさん、俺の推薦付きで爆弾処理班に入れるぞ。
よせよ。まだ若いのに白髪だらけになっちまう。
止まってた30年間を取り戻せるぞ。浦島太郎のようにな。
はい、OK。
ようやく奴らに来たようだ。
まるで俺たちの出方をモニターしてたみたいだな。
デカ長、変なの。デイブの遺体が消えてるの。
救急班に運ばれたんじゃないのか。
私が誘導したんだもの。救急班が到着した時にはすでになかったわ。
Dave's body's gone. I wonder if that's because he'd have bullets in him, and that would be one of the things that could be used to, like, trace him. Ah, Redwood was there the whole time? Well, that doesn't make sense because there's blood. That's red blood. I'm so confused. Why would red blood be leaking out of that? Unless they put Dave in it and then they just took him away? Okay. We can save. Yeah, if that was redwood in there, it would be white, not red. So maybe they put Dave's body in there and they're just taking it with them. Interesting. Alright, let's overwrite this save file. We're ready to push forward. Spot the difference in bomb defusal complete. Ah! Snake! You've got to insert disc 2! Okay, let me change this over. We made it to the second disc. Alright, let's continue. Disc 2. Act 3! Drug! We're in Act 3, let's do it! If only there was a particular other game by Kojima that had a third act. That would be good, wouldn't it? What a shame. The true phantom pain.
Bakamon! 君らは何様のつもりだ。数々の命令、規則違反、ポリスカーの破損、公共施設の破壊、機密破損、ビヨンド内での銃撃。一般市民18人が巻き添えを食って重軽傷を負っている。朝からひっきりなしに抗議の電話が鳴りやまない。BCP の機能がパンクしそうだ。エド、分かってるのか。この件は AP に任せろ。彼らのやり方がお前たちに合わんのは分かる。だがな、我々の時代は終わったんだ。次の世代の連中に任せてやれ。いいか、エド。お前はもう若くはないんだ。いつまでも逆らってる年でもあるまい。頭を冷やせ。もう少しでコロニーに穴が開くところだったんだぞ。
デイブには風穴が開いちまったぜ。
ヨナさん、君はもうポリスノーツでもなければ BCP でもビヨンズでもないんだ。過去にポリスノーツであったとしてもそれは昔の話だ。君はここでは観光客なんだ。ロレインのことでは君に同情はしている。しかしこの件は別だ。ジョナさん、これ以上君をかばいきれん。昔のよしみで甘くしてきたが、どうやら私の間違いだったようだ。今後、ビヨンド内での銃の所持は禁じる。帰るまで BCP で預かる。本部長、あの場合、ジョナサンの発砲は、エド、まだ自分の立場が分かっていないようだな。
いいか。あと3年で十分な年金が下りる。めでたく定年だ。デカ人生に傷をつけることなく。エド、おとなしくしてるんだ。今度何か起こすともう私の権限では抑えきれん。君は30年間のデカ人生とポリスノーツの栄光を棒に振ることになるぞ。相手はあの徳川なんだ。
徳川のやり口ならよく知ってる。奴は間違いなく黒だ。
ジョナサン、分かってくれ。彼らと正面から戦うにはそれなりの勝算が必要なんだ。奴を追い込めるだけの証拠がなければ、今の状況では君らに協力はできん。
ゲイツ、デイブがやられたんだぞ。あんたの部下だろ。
君らの腹立ちはわかる。だが、私の立場も分かってくれ。上からの圧力も相当なものになってきているんだ。
立場がどうのこうの言ってる場合か。あんたの可愛い部下に裏切り者がいる。
またその話か。徳川のことならいざ知らず、同じ仲間を疑うのはよせ。とにかくエド、命令だ。しばらく休養を取れ。家に帰って家族サービスでもしてやれ。ジョナサン、つまらんことを考えずにゆっくり観光を楽しめ。北条の件に関しては AP で捜査させる。何か分かったら報告しよう。いいな、二人とも。ジョナサン、命令に従わない場合はホームへ送り返すぞ。
証拠があればいいのか。あんたの首が飛ばないくらいの。
うん。証拠がつかめればな。だが勘違いをして勝手なことはするなよ。エド、明日までに納得のいく報告書を提出しろ。処分はそれからだ。以上。
Take some time off work, Ed. But not before you put that report on my desk. You look really stressed. I can still put up a fight when need be. Hey, Gates.
まだ話があるのか。さっさと行きたまえ。
待ってくれ、ゲイツ。質問ぐらいはいいだろ。
もう面倒を起こさないと約束するか。
約束する。
おとなしくするか。
する。
誓うか。
誓う。今日のところは。
相変わらずだな、ジョナサン。お前とは取引など通用せんか。で、何が知りたい？
We literally have... We'll just get this analyzed with Victor, the blood sample, and that should be our proof. We collected this at the scene yesterday. Any thoughts? It does resemble the artificial blood APs use. Have Victor analyze it for you. I know. There should be the body of somebody connected to that biker inside AMM. The report only mentions Ashida's body. Damn it. That's impossible. We shot a guy in a spacesuit in the moon corner. There have to be bullets, blood, and fingerprints all over the place, not to mention the bike. I didn't get any reports of that. Crime scene evidence. I got into several gunfights with them. There should be bullets from their guns lodged in the walls at AMM and the linear rail station, not to mention the train. There were, but with lift guns, it's impossible to identify the gun from a bullet. Okay. What about the riflings? As you'll know, the moment a bullet leaves the barrel of a lift gun, the second explosion occurs, and that's what propels it. The gun doesn't leave a rifling mark on the bullet. That's why this kind of gun is so popular amongst criminals. God damn. What about fingerprints? It's a museum, for Christ's sake. It gets thousands of visitors a day. It would be a nightmare trying to extract fingerprints for forensic purposes. What about the bike that was used? Turns out it was stolen. The bike matches one in a stolen vehicle report filed by someone in OLA. It looks like it was smuggled here from home. We didn't obtain anything from it connecting it to the perpetrator, unfortunately. What about blood? The blood from that guy killed should be there. As I mentioned, apparently the only blood they found belongs to Ishida. What about blood on the linear rail platforms and the train? I haven't heard anything about that. Seems like the blood we collected is all there is. You mean that sample you were showing me? Yes, the blood from the biker. Get Victor on it straight away. We will. Where did the mosquitoes at AMM come from? You figure out anything from their serial numbers? The mosquitoes, which had collected around Ishida, had originally been sent back to Tokugawa Heavy Industries from BCCH and various other hospitals on the colony because of malfunctions in their control circuits. However, Tokugawa are insisting they never received them. They say the whole thing was a slip-up on their side, and they plan on conducting an inquiry to determine who was responsible. Okay. That's it? Even that by itself is causing an uproar. Interesting. So there's nothing. Not one single piece of evidence. That's just wonderful. Whatever happened to working a crime scene, Gates? Tokugawa are essentially the owner and operator of AMM. That's what they told us there. We can't inspect the crime scene until they give us permission. They're just cleaning it up completely. That's the way it works here. Tokugawa's flunkies might be tampering with evidence. I honestly don't think they'd do something like that, but they could if they wanted. God damn it. They're clever, they're prudent, and they've got the finances to back it up. This is their territory. Make a mistake, and they'll make you pay for it. I haven't heard about any other evidence. If I do, I'll pass it on. What's happening about Dave? According to the report, when AP arrived on the scene, Dave's body was nowhere in sight. You're certain he died, are you? Interesting. So, what was the blood situation? The whole thing's bizarre. It's not like he could just get up and walk away by himself if he is indeed dead. We've asked all emergency rooms in the colony to contact us if he appears. So AP would have put Dave's body in the EMPS and then flown away and like tucked it away somewhere maybe? That's the only explanation I have. What's going on with Ishida? AP are handling the Ishida murder. He was a Tokugawa employee. We have to deal with this carefully. The fact that you two were at the scene doesn't do you any favors. I can't understand why his killer felt the need to go to such lengths. Hopefully the autopsy will shed some light. Go talk to Victor. He might be able to offer some insight. Let AP handle the Ishida case. If Tokugawa found out that you were poking around about Ishida, they'd go berserk. Given everything which happened at AMM, cause any more trouble, and there's no telling what Tokugawa might do. Right before Dave died, he told us Redwood was the biker. I saw that guy's eyes myself. I swear to you it was him. Redwood is an exemplary member of this unit. I can't imagine him being involved in something like that. So where's Redwood? He's away on assignment. I sent him to collect new MPS system chips from Tokugawa Heavy Industries earlier today. I'll question him when he returns. I'll do some investigating myself and see what I come up with. About the bomb in the bag store. Only someone with highly advanced training could have created something like that. Yeah, and as it happens, Redwood showed us one just like it the day I got here. Well, we didn't come across anything that uncommon when we cross-referenced the bomb's components with our list of known explosives. I sincerely hope Redwood wasn't involved. Don't hold your breath. We're looking into former APs and military personnel as we speak. It's a Frozener. If it's a Frozener, it won't take long to track the bugger down. We're looking into former APs and military personnel. Cool. Okay, let's go.
いいな、二人とも。徳川を踏んじばれるような証拠がない限り、下手な考えは起こすなよ。わかりました。実を言うと、徳川の AP 買収の噂はあるにはある。しかしだ、私の目が届く限り、徳川の思い通りにはさせん。レッドウッドの件ははっきりするまで内密にな。
Tokugawa literally owning AP. Sounds perfect.
おお、ジョナサン、一暴れしたらしいの。わしはすっきりしたぞ。この BCP に来てから数年ぶりじゃ、こういうのは。
はしゃいでもらっては困る。うちの部下が一人殉職した。
そうか。じゃが、あんたらの取った行動はデカとして正しい。
ありがとう、ビクトル。
落ち込みなさんな。
We're going to give him the sample and stuff, and then I guess while it's getting analysed, we can go touch base with Meryl. Victor, you got questions? I'll try and give you answers. Alright, that's awesome. What are you going to do when you retire? I love what I do. This is my life. You think I'm going to retire? This job and my research are everything to me. Even that's slowly disappearing. It's terrible. If only I was a little younger. Did you know Dave's body has disappeared? Really? I hadn't heard anything about it. I can't believe Dave's dead. I didn't know him that well, but he was a nice kid. He always liked listening to me talk about home. He was good company for someone like me. What a shame. So young. Dave liked you too, Victor. I didn't know him that well, but he was a nice kid. Okay. The biker. Victor, I shot that guy over 12 times and he still didn't go down. Is that even possible? Shot him with what? My recoil. You use hollow points? No, armor piercing. They go straight through the body. They're not like dum-dums. Well, if he's a heavy narc user, it's possible. And if he's using artificial blood, it wouldn't surprise me at all. You don't have to worry about blood loss if you're using artificial blood. But if you hit him with a number of rounds in one or more of his vitals, he'd be in some serious trouble. We have a sample of the guy's blood. Let me see it. Okay. Suppose Redwood is the biker. If he is, he'd be in pretty bad shape right now. He may be a frozener, but he's still flesh and blood. Might even be dead. You tried checking all the hospitals to see if he's there? Show me the blood sample you've got. I'll analyze it for you. Oh, he's on assignment. We should know pretty soon if it's actually Redwood. Imagine if it's not Redwood, I'm gonna shit bricks. Tell us about the results of Ishida's autopsy. Actually, BCCH's pathology department will be performing Ishida's medical examination. BCCH? Why? That's the way it's been the past few years. Yep, because Chris is in Tokugawa's pocket as well. I don't agree with it myself, but it has to do with removing and preserving organs for transplants. No fucking way, man. Organs for transplants. Dead bodies are going to BCCH, and they'd be taking those organs and just fucking selling them off on the black market. The results of all autopsies BCCH does are sent to AP. They don't let me touch them. Nah, that stinks. That stinks. It is unusual for them to do the autopsy in cases like this, but they insisted. Might be to do with Tokugawa. So we've got absolutely nothing now. Dave's body was taken. He would have just got taken and his organs straight up harvested. Hojo, Ishida, anyone who dies, their organs are gone straight into someone's pocket, and money is being exchanged. Well, I did some VREs at the crime scene. Because that's literally what Jonathan was talking about at the very beginning of the game. He's like, people don't take hostages anymore. It's just much better for them to just trade organs, man. I shot and killed this guy at AMM who attacked us. Did you hear anything about that? Oh yeah, another guy's body as well. That would get straight cleaned up. Organs harvested, baby. Those are some fresh organs right there. No, first I've heard. Maybe he was sent back to BCCH. Like Ishida. Did you learn anything from the crime scene VREs? It's hard to say from just the VREs, but with the amount of blood I saw, I'd say Ishida's head was cut off after he was already dead. I don't think the mosquitoes are what killed him. He wasn't killed at AMM either. It's kind of strange, but it looked like Ishida put up almost no fight at all when he was killed. So does that mean then that Ishida was already killed, and then a woman called, Vice, to set up the meeting? That woman potentially being Chris? Why do you say that? His body was too clean. Normally when someone is killed like that, you see clues in the body that point to homicide. Defense wounds, like subcutaneous bleeding. Didn't look like he died instantly either. I won't be able to tell you the exact cause of death unless I can perform an autopsy on him myself, before any discoloration of the body takes place. Damn. Chris could have gotten him killed, considering he was under her employ. It was like, oh, I was looking for him, but I couldn't find him. There's almost no doubt in my mind Ishida was killed somewhere else and taken to AMM afterwards. Who's in charge of a person's body here when they die? Beyond doesn't have a medical examiner system like most big cities on home. They've got it that way for the sake of organ transplants. Bodies are usually sent to transplant hospitals like BCCH for any post-mortem examinations that are required. If you wait too long to extract the organs after the examination, they spoil. As a forensic pathologist, I'm not exactly happy with that, but we are dealing with a severe organ shortage. Those autopsy preservation laws you'll find in places on home simply can't be applied here. The use of artificial organs is still a long way down the road. Until then, metallurgical death investigations will always take a backseat to securing organs. The use of artificial organs, still a long way down the road. Artificial organs. How much longer are we from using artificial organs among the general public? They're using AP to look into the possibility, but the results aren't very promising. It seems it'll be too expensive and require a number of special facilities. It won't be happening anytime soon. That's what Chris was saying. Sure, modern medical science has given us good antithrombic drugs and whatnot, but there are still a mountain of problems to overcome before we can talk about applying those to artificial organs. Sure, okay. Let's show in the blood sample.
ビクトル、あんたを俺たちの味方として頼みがある。この人工血液を内緒で調べてほしい。
さっき言った星のものか？
そうだ。デイブをやったあの男の。
なるほど。これを調べれば犯人は限定できる。
限定？人物は特定できないのか？
わかるのは人工血液の型、製造業者、製造バージョンだけじゃが、それで十分じゃ。こんな第一世代のもんを使っとるのは AP か軍かのどちらかじゃ。AP のものであれば透析機と輸血データを照合すれば犯人は絞れるわい。もともと酸素濃度が低いところでの作業用に作られたもんじゃ。通常よりも酸素運搬効率がいいようにな。あの人工血液は常人の人肺機能では無理じゃ。
頼んだぞ。高貴なお方の血かもしれないからな。
少し時間がかかるがいいかな。わしもあいつら AP は好かん。年寄りをバカにしよって。それにあのカプセルの一件もあるしな。任せろ。今度は奴に内緒じゃ。
Yeah, you keep that a big old secret, please. Big old secret. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go to Vice. We'll be back later, Doctor. Check in with Meryl. We're down in Vice. Ah, the flowers on Dave's desk. You guys really look like hell. You okay, Meryl? Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Can't say it's gonna be easy. She's got her handbag. Who put these flowers here? I thought you were allergic to pollen. Oh, are they for Dave? That's lavender I had shipped in cryogenic storage from home. The inspection plants have to go through is a real pain in the butt, but they were Dave's favorite. Also lavender, okay. Some lavender in this game. It's a lavender bouquet. They smell nice, just like Chris's perfume. There you go. They smell just like you'd expect them to. What's this?
ここの柱の傷は？
デイブが私のナイフで刻んだのよ。
日本語のようだが、なんて書いてあるんだ？
それは相合い傘。
相合い傘。
相合い傘？
日本でよく書かれる落書き。
傘の下に男と女の名前を書くんだ。お互いがうまくいくようにな。
Oh, and it'll
それで
be Dave and
誰の名前
Meryl.
が書いてあるんだ？
私とデイブ。
そうか。
最初は分からなかったんだが、日本人の刑事が来た時に分かったんだ。
あの時デカちょったらカンカンになって柱を拭いたけど消えなかった。おかげでデイブの思い出が残ったわ。
時々説明のつかないことをするやつだった。
It's graffiti that Dave carved. It feels like he's still here. Things like that are all I've got left of Dave now. Him and his stupid toys, huh? Dave was really into sci-fi monsters, the kind that can go around and do whatever they want. You got that here? Like I said, it doesn't suit me, but that doesn't matter. Dave gave it to me. I nearly had a heart attack when I saw it. It's the Ellis bag Dave gave Meryl. You look really drained. Did you get any sleep? I'm okay, thanks. I'm not in the mood for sleep. I'm getting rid of whatever woman's left in me until I get back at them for Dave. How are things going, Meryl? Any new developments? What do you want to know? You know me pretty well by now, don't you? The past doesn't matter as much as you live here and now, don't you think? Nothing I can do now will ever bring Dave back, but still. Have you found out what happened to Dave? I checked with some informants and hackers, but everything leads to a dead end. Same as Hojo, gone without a trace. Why do you think they took Dave's body? You think he's still alive? I don't know. Why would they feel the need to hide his body? I'll keep looking. I can't believe this has happened. I mean, what are you supposed to tell his family? You Yeah, I know. What's happened with Ishida? AP's handling the investigation, but they won't tell us anything. It's even worse that it's a Tokugawa employee. That's right. Why don't you talk to Victor about the autopsy results? Actually, Victor won't be performing the autopsy. He said the body was sent to BCCH. BCCH? Why would they do that? AP recovered the body, but Tokugawa are demanding it be turned over to them. What about that biker? It looks like the bike was smuggled here from home, but I can't pinpoint a possible route. And the guy himself? He disappeared in the blink of an eye. Someone must have tampered with the area's data to cover for him. It's Redwood, I know it. I think so too, it's definitely him. But would it be possible to alter BCP data? It'd be difficult, but not impossible for someone here. Whoever he is, if that guy's changing data himself, we've got some real problems. If the biker is Redwood, then where is he? Gates says he's away on assignment. I'd be surprised if he could walk in that condition. He definitely isn't around here. It would be plausible if he really isn't the biker. He couldn't have survived what happened there anyway. Dave and I shot him 6 times. I got him 15 times. If that's the case, has his body gone missing too? Anyway, don't let your guard down. Gates seems to have some doubts about him himself. Ah, Redwood could be missing too. He's probably dead, but I'll check every hospital to see if he was taken anywhere. Frozeners have to contact the government whenever they're hospitalized. There'd be a record of it. Victor felt the same way. What happened with the crime scenes? AP's working both AMM and the bag store. I hear the ISPA is going to sue BCP over what happened to the coral. Oh yeah, true. Oops. The owner of the bag store's on the run, so AP's closed it off, meaning we're fresh out of options? Looks like it. Tokugawa have stepped up the pressure on BCP too.
あ、そうそう。ずっと引っかかってたんだけど、あのカバン屋でデーブがいなくなった時、負傷してたエンプスがいたでしょ。
両脇を抱えられていたゴダードか？あれは確かレッドウッドの木だ。
待て。ということは、奴は現場に。
違うわ。中に入ってたのは奴じゃない。エンプスの関節から血が流れてたのを覚えてる？赤い血が流れてた。
そうか。AP の血なら白だ。あの中にデイブを入れて運んだんだな。
なぜ？
それはわからないわ。
証拠は？
エンプスを調べればデーブのルミノール反応が出るかもしれない。私が調べるわ。
気をつけろよ。この BCP 内のどこまでが敵かわからないからな。
わかってるわ。
Damn. Things are tense as hell everywhere. No one's letting any information out. Right.
いっそのこと徳川製薬へ潜入してみたらどう？
俺もそれが手っ取り早いと思う。
本気か？
証拠さえつかめばこっちのもんよ。あそこにあるはずよ。
Wow. Sneak into Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals again. Sounds like a great time. Mr. Knapp said, "This place felt so empty with you and the chief gone all the time. It's gonna be even quieter now. Better start organizing those papers soon. I wouldn't worry too much. Probably all junk anyway. That won't help us with the investigation. This door leads to the boiler room. You get the occasional problem in there, so the APs will come down and check it out. Bastards usually wake me up. So that's the boiler room through there. Dave used to go in there and mess around with the equipment. That was Dave's. He was really good. This type of old school approach was more his style. He hated guns. Okay, let's head back to forensics. What can I do for you guys? If you're looking for the analysis results of the blood, I'm still working on it. Okay, maybe we've got to go to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals first, and then we'll come back. Let's head to the lobby and see if Ed will let us leave. If not, it means that we've got to skulk around for a while. Cool. We can go.
こうなれば強行手段に訴えるしかない。
メリルの言ってた件か。徳川製薬へ潜り込むという。
そうだ。あそこへ踏み込み、ブツを抑える。 DDS の奥に工場があったろ。
そこにあると思うか。
なければお前の首はなくなる。俺も地球へ送還される。
おいおい。
大丈夫だ。必ずある。ガードマンが言ってたろ。サンプルは試作工場で作るって。物を握ればゲイツも腰を上げずにはおられまい。
それはそうだが。
How are we gonna get into that room though? Oh, it's still night. Okay, we're at night. Okay. I like the detail that the squad car is gone and we've only got that one there. That's great. Okay. Let's drive. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals.
よし、徳川製薬へ向かおう。
Okay.
念のため寄り道をしていこう。つけられてるかもしれん。
わかった。本部長なら見張りをつけてるかもしれん。一回りしてから行こう。
So it was 4 AM when we were doing all of that sneaking around, and I guess it's just been all day of repercussions for that, and investigations and whatnot, and then now we're at night time again on the same day, I feel.
徳川製薬だぞ。
この中のどこかにナークカプセルがあるはずだ。1セットでも発見できれば、それで奴らの犯罪を立証できる。
その代わり何も出なかった時は諦めるんだぞ。
必ずあるさ、この中に。さあ、矢探しだ。
Okay. Gotta get those capsules, boy. How are we getting in that back room?
フロントだ。誰もいないな。
最初の物々しい警戒からすると嘘のようだ。
どっから始める？
どう考えてもあの奥の部屋が怪しいな。あそこを調べよう。
It's so crazy that the door is open that we just walk right in. It's so silly. This is the magnetic lock system for this door. It's advanced stuff. Way more advanced than the DDS room's lock. The only way for us to open this door is through its lock system. Okay, what are we doing here?
よし、ロックシステムに ID を差し込んでみよう。
Let's see. Here goes nothing.
ID を差し込んで。
Oh wow. I thought we were gonna have to do like another fucking
おお、
mini game like the bomb to like
しかし
break the lock.
これだけのセキュリティが ID だけで開くとは。
Yeah.
妙だな。
Seems a little too easy.
ここは徳川本人の許可が下りないと開けられないとか言ってたろう。
エド、気にしすぎだ。さあ、行こう。
I don't know, man. This feels too easy. Very minimal resistance. No guard, open door, just opening this lock with minimal effort. Alright. Red lasers.
黒消し。ブラックポピーの栽培工場。
ついに見つけたぞ。定を決め。
ジョナサン、できるだけ多くの証拠を集めよう。
You guys got any cameras? Just take a photo of this thing. You guys got phones with cameras in 2040?
まさしくナークの原料となるブラックポピーだよ。
Wow.
この実から取れる乳液でナークが作られる。
これが黒消し。それにこの葉、ロレインが持ってきたあの葉と同じだ。
遺伝子操作と品種改良を重ねた新種の黒消しだ。こんな黒消しは見たことがない。
There's no soil here, is there? They're cultivating them hydroponically, meaning they can't grow them in just a nutrient solution. They don't need any soil at all. What's more, Tokugawa led the field when it comes to hydroponics. Is this place automated? It looks like everything's controlled by chaos system. Humidity, temperature, sunlight, it's all running totally by itself. They could minimize the number of people in the know and prevent human error. Look, they've even increased the carbon dioxide in the air to accelerate their growth. You could do multiple harvests a year under these conditions. You could easily make several dozen kilos of narc with all the poppies here. If they've got more fields up there, that gives them 3 times the amount. They're not using xenon grow lights. Grow lights. It looks like they're using optical fibers to transport sunlight here. What's that over there? There's another room in the back. Looks like some kind of factory. It's a funny looking door. It's an automatic door built with intelligent materials. If the room temperature exceeds a specified level, a group of shape memory alloy springs pop up and the door opens. Basically, the door opens to cool the room if it gets too hot. Lucky for us, the place is like a goddamn sauna right now. You can see the room at the back from here. Okay. Let's pick some of these bad boys. Let's grab some for evidence. Wait, they're connected to laser sensors. See them sticking out the field? Touch anything and an alarm will go off. Son of a bitch. Look but not touch. Take photos, guys. Alright. There's no need to rush things. Let's make sure we've checked out this place thoroughly first. Okay. There's a walkway encircling the poppy field. Is there anything I can do to turn the lasers off? I didn't mean to go into my system, but that's okay. Back factory. Okay. You could easily make several dozen kilos of knock. Trying to see if I can look at the lasers themselves. You'd ever think black poppies were being grown at this scale, a place like this. More fields up there too. This looks similar to an auditorium.
間違いない。ロレインから預かったあの消しの葉はここで作られたものだ。王女はここから持ってきたんだ。
まったくビヨンド内で堂々と黒消し栽培とはいい根性だ。消しの栽培だけでもかなりの重罪だ。
消し栽培だけであとは害虫か？そんなはずはない。奥へ行ってみよう。もっと面白いものがあるかもしれん。
用心しろよ。ここが本当に徳川の消し工場だとすると、こんなに警備が手薄なはずがない。
分かった。何かあったらすぐに応戦できるぜ。
銃もないのにか。
いざとなれば江戸のを使うさ。
お前。
大丈夫だ。お前は当てにはしてない。打撃は俺に任せろ。
すまない。
気にするな。人にはいろいろあるさ。
よし、奥の部屋を見てみよ
う。What's behind the door? All the capsules.
お、これはまさにナークカプセルを作ってるところだ。見ろ、黒消しの実がナークカプセルになっていく。
So we got the belt here. I'm stressed that we're going to try and leave. There's going to be people at the door being like, well, look who we got here. It feels too easy, bro. We got any photos? This is 2040. Take photos of your camera and send them to Gates' phone. Say, look at this, bro.
さっきの消し栽培場で採れた消しの実がどんどん流れてくる。
何もかもが自動化されてる。
These are the pods picked from the growing fields. Here they're taking the heroin created from the morphine and combining it with a hallucinogen to make narc. You could say that's the secret behind narc. So by combining a natural drug, a synthetic drug, and a hallucinogen, they create something with both the addictiveness of morphine and hallucinogenic properties. That's what's so unique about narc, and also the scariest part about it. Before they do that, though, it comes through this. They're extracting the sap from the pods. It has certain alkaloids used for making drugs like morphine and codeine. Then, by drying the sap, you get opium. You can then isolate morphine from the opium. You still remember all that from narcotics? I got an award there, remember? So did you. What they're doing so far is the same process you'd go through to make normal opium derivatives. Here they're chemically separating the completed narc into two. They get two capsule types as a result. Everything on Hojo's CD was the truth. The separate capsules offer no narcotic reaction on their own. That's the trick. After they separate narc, they go on to the next step. Here they're placing the separated narc liquid in gelatin and turning it into a capsule. And then the end result is a narc capsule. Right. Then for the final step, the mark that identifies the different capsules, the drug identification code, gets printed on. If what this counter says is right, they're pumping out several hundred capsules a second. They're turning the narc liquid into capsules here. This step completes the process. After that, they're done.
完成したナークカプセルだ。中身は空のようだ。
間違いない。ロレインから預かったあのカプセルだ。
ベルトコンベヤーで流されていく。倉庫で箱詰めされるんだろう。
Grab him and go, baby.
まさにナーク製造工場だ。黒消しの栽培からナークカプセル製造まで。エド、ついに奴らの首根っこを押さえたぞ。
さて、どうする？今処分するか？
帰ってゲイツに伝えよう。それから AP とここに踏み込むってのはどうだ？
本部長もこれを見れば目を覚ますだろう。
いくつかいただいていこ
う。どうするつもりだ？
ゲイツへの手土産だ。行こ
う。We need that for evidence as well, my dude. It's gone quiet. Oh!
というわけだ、ゲイツ。
Nice. Okay.
これがそのナークカプセル K9 だ。これで徳川をパクれる。
どうやって入った？
Don't you worry about that.
ノックして入ったとでも思うか？
お前たち捜査令状もなしに。
本部長、いいですか？奴ら堂々と黒消しをこのビヨンドで栽培して、その上ナークを密造してるんです。
ゲイツ、いいのか？奴らをこのまま野放しにしても。
間違いないだろうな。
間違いありません。この目で見たんです。
よし、分かった。徳川も年貢の納め時だろう。ご苦労だったな、二人とも。一緒に来るか？
もちろん。
ジョナサン、君の反動銃リコイルを返しておこう。
Nice.
特例だぞ、いいな。
分かってる。特別扱いは嫌いじゃない。
よし、鉛筆部隊 AP 全員第二装備で集合。
Jolly good.
徳川製薬へ踏み込む。
Let's go, dude! Oh, this is such a cool sequence of watching him suit up in the thing, like... Oh, let's go! Ah, this is so cool, man. Move your ass, Redwood.
この瞬間が一番好きな。
おい、見ろ。レッドウッドだ。奴は死ぬどころかピンピンしてるぞ。なんてこと。
行くぞ、野郎。
What the fuck? What the hell's going on with Redwood, dude? Where's my 4K restoration cutscenes for Policenauts, dude? Restore this crap. I need it. 4K Policenaut cutscenes.
徳川製薬に着いたぞ。
ゲイツ、ここがナークを密造している工場だ。
エド、ジョナサン、案内してくれ。
We're about to blow the lid off this operation. Let's go, dude.
ゲイツ、乗り込もうぜ。
よし。
So Gates is with us as well.
鉛筆 A 班は周りを固めろ。鉛筆 B 班は飛行ユニットを離脱。中へ入る。いいか、ジョナサン、エド。行くぞ。
I'm stressed. This guard's just like, what the fuck?
おいおい、あんたたちなんだい、どうしたってんだ。
俺たちが観光見物ツアーの団体に見えるか？
BCP 本部長のゲイツ・ベッカーだ。この会社内を調べさせてもらおう。
どうして？
黒消し栽培ナーク密造の容疑だ。
何のことだい？一体。
捜査令状はある。ジョナサン、どこだ？案内してくれ。
Let's fucking go, dude. We'd like to take a look at your factory in the back. You can't do that. You need President Tokugawa's permission before I could let you in there. Open that door this instant. I can't. Not by myself, anyway. That's alright. We got this. This is the lock system for the door. Can you open it? No. I think you could only open it from the security booth right now. Oh. Okay. So, mate. This guy's one of the security guards here. Another Oriental chap, I see. Listen, you. Now we want the truth. What do you guys think you're doing? You've got narc stashed away back there, don't you? Yeah, we know all about what's going on. Don't bother trying to bullshit us. You guys crazy? Come on, spill it. We saw everything ourselves. This is outrageous. You'll regret that attitude of yours. What's that factory in the back for? What are you doing there? It's a factory for producing drug samples. You mean for producing narc? What are you talking about? You can't just throw around accusations like that. Tell us the truth. What are you really doing back there? We don't have to answer your questions. We'll sue you for this. You're better off cooperating for your own sake. You're going to wish you hadn't done this. Have you forgotten who you're dealing with? Look, there are 2 large areas back there. That's it. That's where they're doing it. Seems plausible, yes. Bruh. Alright, I need to... It's a security booth. You can probably open the door at the back from here. Okay. Can I do that then? He's an accomplice in all these. He's one of Tokugawa's goons. Our president won't stand for this. Do you realize what you're doing? Don't go trying to hide anything, got it? Ah, there we go. You afraid of Sadaoki? I promise you we can protect you. Protect me? What can you guys do? You're nothing. What do you have to gain for covering for Tokugawa like this? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not afraid of you guys. Take us to the narc factory, now! I've got nothing to say to you. For fuck's sake. What do we do? I've got nothing to say to you, he says. Okay. Let me get this shit open. Open that door, now. That lock system is different from the others. I can't make the decision to open it myself. How the hell did we open it last night?
わかった、徳川の犬め。少し手洗いが鉛筆を使おう。ゴダード A 班、この扉を丁重に破壊しろ。了解。待て。誰だ。徳川会長。
He's here. He's here himself.
貞興、いいところに来たな。
また貴様たちか。ここで何をしとる？ゲイツ、早くこのバカどもを連れて帰れ。謝罪は後で聞こう。
徳川、状況が変わってね。この扉を開けてもらおうか。
何？ああ、BCP 本部長ともあろう者が、こいつらのようなチンピラに耳を貸すとはな。ゲイツ、今ならまだ間に合うぞ。どうする？
何に間に合うんだ、徳川。BCP を舐めるのもほどほどにしろ。
ゲイツ、私の恩を忘れたか？お前が今の立場にあるのは。
貞興、大口を叩けるのも今のうちだ。
徳川、ほら、BCP 発行の捜査令状だ。君の大切なナーク製造工場とやらを見せてもらおうか。ここを開けろ。
ナーク？ナークだと？こりゃ参った。何のことだ？
とぼけるな、貞興。往生際が悪いぞ。
はあ、困ったな。わかった。斉藤君、扉を開けて差し上げろ。
でも、この奥には例の。
いいんだ。
I don't care.
何もかも、ここの野蛮な連中に見せてやれ。
本当にいいんですか？
ああ、カモン。
わかりました。
Have they stalled for time and they've cleared it up? Somehow?
扉を開けます。
How the fuck would you be able to clean it up so quickly, though? Come on.
どうぞ諸君、入りたまえ。
Okay. Now he's like got the attitude that everything's gonna be fine. Even... No, there it is. There it is, baby.
ゲイツ、これだ。これが消しの栽培場だ。
何を言う。これが消しだと？
まだ白を切るのか、貞興。
落ち着け、ジョナサン。調べてみればわかることだ。
ジョナサン、証明してやろうぜ。俺たちの勝ちだ。
They're different.
これは？
They're different.
ジョナサン、消しじゃないぞ。 すり替わってる。
How the fuck did they do that?
何があるだって？これが消しに見えるか？
ジョナサン、どうした？
これは我が社の極秘プロジェクトの地球環境対策として開発された人工波だ。炭酸ガスを普通の3倍も吸収するという画期的なものだ。エコロジーテロリストなどに知られると厄介なんで極秘にしてたんだよ。
そんな。
確かに4時間前まではここにあったわ。このどこかにあるはずだ。
ジョナサン、落ち着け。よく探してみるんだ。まだ結論が出たわけじゃあるまい。
その通りだ。よく見てみよ
う。Look closer.
違う。おかしい。消しはどこに行ったんだ。
きっとあるはずだ。探すんだ。
ない。消しがなくなってる。
本部長、確かにここにあったんです。
We wouldn't come along for...
そうだね。我が社
We wouldn't come along for the fucking ride so high and mighty if we knew it was going to be fake.
隠したな、貞興。
隠すも何も。ここには前からこの人工波しかないんだがね。
ジョナさん、奥の部屋を見てみよう。
そうだ、ゲイツ。奥の部屋を見てみよう。
Well, at least we've already taken capsules that you could test and confirm that it was Narc. If they've switched all these, they've probably switched the ones up there too.
奥の部屋を見てくれ。奥にナーク工場がある。
その言葉、当てにしていいんだな。
もちろんです。ここの消しはともかく、あの設備を短時間で隠蔽するのは不可能です。
よし、奥の部屋に行ってみよう。
Like, we've got some Narc capsules that we can use to confirm that they're Narc. They've removed the pods from the water.
あった。本部長、ここです。ここがナークの製造工場です。
どこがナーク工場だって？教えてほしいもんだ。ここのどこが？
ジョナサン、エド、気にせず説明してくれ。
Maybe they only produce the Narc overnight, and during the daytime it's like this. They should have done... Yeah, no.
あれ？消しの実がなくなっている。
ここに黒消しの実がたくさんあったんだ。
What's going on? Where's the Narc? The pods are gone. Just totally gone. Where's the Narc, Jonathan? Ed? The pods are gone. If we don't find anything, we'll have a serious problem to contend with. These will all be our normal pills now, won't they? Yep. Fuck's sake.
これです。これは例のナークカプセルです。
No, it's not.
バカを言うな。これは無重力下でも均等に溶解するというカプセル系9だ。
もう少しまともな言い訳をするんだな。このカプセルの秘密は分かってる。
秘密だと？
They're the completed capsules, dude.
違うぞ。これはナークカプセルじゃない。目印がない。すり替わってる。
何？やりやがったな、貞興。
The codes are all there. These are different from the ones we saw before. They've switched them, just like the poppy fields. Let's just all calm down and search carefully.
本部長、見てください。これがナークの製造過程です。
君ら頭がおかしいんじゃないのか？ここでは DDS のカプセルを作っているんだ。
でたらめ言うな、徳川。
どこにナークがある？さあ見せてもらおう。
Oh, this is fucked. There's gotta be traces of it though, right? The Narc should be here, Gates. I don't care. Search wherever you want. You're wasting your time. Why are you so sure of yourself? Because I know there isn't any Narc here. You're lying. This is where you make it. Imagine if there was people going behind his back and making it, so Tokugawa actually didn't know. This is fucked.
これ以上は冗談では済まされんぞ。それともまだ続けるか？
ジョナサン、エド、確かにここなんだな。
確かだ。ここに間違いない。
ゲイツ、捜査は済んだろう。さあ、この失態をどうしてくれる？
待て徳川、まだだ、まだ済んでない。おい AP 隊、お前たちこの中をくまなく調べろ。隅から隅までな。
了解。各班参回して工場内を操作しろ。塩プ酸は各種センサーを使用しろ。
おいおい、会社の設備を壊さんでくれよ。
Come on, man. There's got to be a shred of leftover evidence here. This is insane.
本部長、出ました。
どうした？何か出たか？
来てください。こっちです。
出たぞエド。行こう。
Oh, it's fucking Hojo.
この死体です。
北条。
It's Hojo.
どうしてここに？
Holy shit.
ガイシャは北条健三。ここの社員です。
急いで犯人の足跡、指紋、DNA 指紋を採取。
了解。エンプスの簡易アナライザーを使います。
どういうことなんだ？
隊長、死体に生活反応が見られます。殺害現場はここと見て間違いないでしょう。
He was last at...
ここの室温が高温ということを考慮しても
He was last at the building, the main building.
いないと思われます。
4 hours ago?
ここのビデオカメラに何か映ってるかもしれん。調べてみろ。
どうぞセキュリティ室へ案内しましょう。
What the fuck?
扉やドアノブに付着していた指紋はルテニウム法による指紋検出により一致しました。
よし、 DNA 指紋の方はどうだ？
工場に付着していた毛髪および工場内に残されていた毛髪数本から DNA 指紋を検出。ポリモルフィズム法により一致。
よし、凶器は？
凶器はビヨンドでは珍しいリコイルです。
They're gonna try and pin the murder of Hojo on us. They're gonna pin the murder on us. Apparently he died 4 hours ago. We were here 4 hours ago.
ビデオカメラにも映ってました。
What the fuck?
殺害時刻は4時間前。
よし、それでいい。
ここの警備員、斉藤の証言も取れました。ガイシャとイングラムは今朝未明、工場で言い争っていたそうです。
What the fuck?
素晴らしい。パーフェクトだ。
ゲイツ、なんだ？何をしている？
よろしい。ご苦労。事件は解決した。
Oh, this is
本部
bullshit.
長、どういうことです？ジョナサン・イングラム、君を北条健三並びに石田純、北条ロレイン殺害容疑で逮捕する。逮捕？俺をか？エド、君にも話を聞かねばならんな。ことによれば君も処分しなければなるまい。
貴様、はめたな。やめろ、ジョナサン。
正体を表したか、ジョナサン・イングラム。お前は4時間前ここで北条と言い争った。前妻であるロレインへの嫉妬心からその銃で北条を射殺した。今のようにそうやってな。
銃を返したのもそういうことだったのか。
同じようにロレインをホームで殺害。お前があの方の爆弾について精通していることはカバン屋での記録を見ればわかる。
They took Jonathan's gun so they could frame him.
あれは裏付けも取れている。ロス市警から連絡があった。貴様の事務所から爆破用の起爆装置が見つかったとな。
起爆装置？
あの犯行に使われたバイクも貴様が密輸したらしいじゃないか。貴様が乗っていた ASL797 便に乗せてな。
まさか。
そして真相を知った石田までも消した。
警察、最初から。
おっと、動くと頭吹っ飛ばすぜ。
ジョナサン、このビヨンド内でそんな反動の大きい火薬銃を持っている者はいない。しかもライフリングの残る足のつく銃はな。見てみるがいい。
Bro, you took my fucking gun. You took my gun.
わからんか。北条はその銃で殺されたんだ。そんな銃を振り回しているのはこのコロニーではお前の他にはいない。
本部長、イングラムの銃と北条から摘出した弾とのライフリングが一致しました。
どうするジョナサン、この場で AP に射殺されたいか。くそ、イングラムを捕まえろ。話せ。君には黙秘権がある。話したことは証言として扱われおる。これ以降の証言は自分に不利に使われることがある。それに弁護士を接見する権利がある。弁護士の費用が払えない場合は感染弁護人をつけることができる。
I am sure an attorney that gets provided to us will be amazing.
おとなしくしておればよかったのだ。もう少し賢い男だと思ったが。
本部長、北条の ID カードと CD ロムを持っていました。
よろしい、証拠品だ。押収しろ。
それから北条夫妻の写真も持っています。
殺した人間の写真か。それも押収したまえ。
警察貞興許さん。ジョナサン、
楽しかったぞジョナサン。お久しぶりだ、こんなに笑えるのは。ははははは。
まったくだ。昔のよしみであれほど忠告したのに貴様は本当に変わらん。
まったくバカな男だジョナサン。
連れてけ。
Holy shit.
そう、話せ。
手間を取らせるな。
ジョナサン、
抑えろ。麻酔だ。パラライザーを使え。
Bro, how the fuck do we fix this mess?
おやすみジョナサン。
Bruh. Who the fuck were we shooting at the whole time if Redwood's fine as well? What the hell is going on? Holy shit. That's insane. How the hell do we get out of this? How does the story go from here? That's crazy. Ah, classic. What do you mean there's a Black Poppy operation here? There's no narc. Oh, but look, here's the body of Hojo that's randomly showed up and was killed 4 hours ago with the weapon we confiscated from you. That's convenient. What the hell? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll bring this episode of Policenauts to a close. It's such a good story, right? It's actually so cool. I can't wait to see what happens next time. So we'll save the game here, and we'll pick it up immediately. And see what happens from, assumedly, a jail cell and an interrogation, I would say. So let's see if we get an attorney and go through that process. That's going to be fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.